echoes of the night. A cathedral towered in twilight, its spires piercing the sky. Golden orange light from stained glass, painting the stone floor with transcendent colors. A sanctuary of faith that held the stories and prayers of countless souls. Here as a humble night shift janitor, I immerse myself in quiet labor, steering my mop with care. The gentle echo of water swirling filled the vast nave, each mop stroke a rhythmic dance. The organ's haunting tones resonated through the space. The organist, a mysterious constant, gracing the night with melodies that spoke the soul's truths. His music rose and fell, enfolding the silence in a melody, reaching the heavens, posing, leaning on my mom. My eyes were drawn to the altar, where flickering candles invited a divine presence. A whisper of longing rose within me, a cry for belonging and purpose. Lord of mercy, the organ's melody, the air charged with holiness. Why do I feel on the outside looking in? Show me my place, O shepherd of my soul. As the hours passed, shadows danced across fresco-adorned ceilings, telling ancient stories of faith outside. Twilight bathed the world in melancholy beauty, the horizon a blend of deep purples and blues. I drifted to the crucifix, the wooden Christ above in surrender. Beneath his visage, a wave of distress surged through me, as if his gaze pierced my soul. Every line of carved suffering spoke to my hidden wounds. I sank to my knees, heart overfilled with confusion. Lord, am I destined to wander in shadows? My voice raw, my vision blurred with tears. My plea carried on invisible wings into the night. Guide me, Holy One, I don't know how to step into your river of grace. The reply was not in words, but profound silence. As deep as the cathedral, the stones seemed to listen. I let the quiet envelop me, so poised, listening. River of grace, the organ's echo faded into stillness, a whisper of guidance caressing my heart. The Lord's presence was tangible, as palpable as the stone beneath my knees, thick with his grace. Courage surged within, an internal prompting to rise, stand. The whisper seemed to say, let the river carry you. I knew with certainty it was time to trust and belong. That moment was a revelation. With newfound resolve, I resumed my duties. Every mop stroke now a sacrament. The water sloshed in familiar rhythms, a song of grace cleansing floors and soul. I understood my work was a prayer, my life an offering. Embers of transformation. The organ began anew, its notes weaving sound, igniting a stirring. My heart soared with the crescendo, each note a beckoning call towards divine purpose. Psalm 23 echoed in my mind, the shepherd leading beside still waters. The promise nestled in my heart, warmth in places grown cold. Action was required to reach out, serve and embrace my role. The river of grace had found me. I was woven within this tapestry, each thread a testament to faith. Each night I was not merely a custodian of cleanliness, but a steward of beauty. Service was my prayer, each action infused with love, knowing as I stood in the river, the Lord was teaching me to carry his light. Teach me to stand in your river of grace. Make my life a living prayer filled with love. Amen. the dawn road to peace. Act high the winding path, the mountain road at dawn was a ribbon of asphalt, winding upward like a pilgrimage through mist-kissed trees and rugged cliffs, whispering ancient stories of endurance. The air was crisp with pine, and birdsong greeted the new day, a soundtrack of God's creation. As I drove, the cool air cleansed my mind of turmoil and drew me into the promise of the day. Early morning light painted the world softly, draping it in tranquility, safe from my tumultuous heart. In the glove compartment rested an unfinished letter, a specter of words suspended between my father and me, words of misunderstanding never set free, each line a testament to the chasm pride had carved between us. My heart felt adrift, like flotsam caught in a relentless tide. The silence pulsed with unspoken prayers. In the dawn's sacred silence, my heart cried out desperately, a prayer clinging to the stillness. Lord of mercy, I whispered, my voice fragile in the vast quiet, my hands gripping the wheel. I am weary of this burden, I seek your peace. Guide me to forgiveness and love. I cannot do this alone. The wind carried my prayer upward, past swaying trees into the vast sky. As if God himself listened, I waited, hoping to hear divine guidance amidst the morning's gentle stirring. Out there, beyond my sight, something beautiful was waiting. At the peak where the road ceased its ascent, I stood before an ancient stone altar, worn by countless pilgrims. The world hushed, every sound muted, as if the mountain held its breath. The air was thick with a sacred presence, infusing every breath with more than just air. Beside me, an old lamp flickered, its light a fragile beacon warding off shadows. I knelt, the stones chill seeping through my jeans, mingling with my tears, tracing paths down my cheeks. The letter fell like a stone, a reminder of unfinished struggle. Here I sought refuge again in prayer, a turning prayer of surrender. Shepherd of my soul, my voice trembled, each word a step towards relinquishing pride. Replace my pride with your love, grant me courage, the words I need. Heal this rift, let your peace find my heart. In the stillness I sensed assurance, a gentle nudge toward truth I had avoided. Not thunderous, but a quiet conviction welling up, illuminating doubt like the lamp's top, I knew it was time to call my father. The call across the distance, the phone felt foreign and unfamiliar, weight laden with the significance of words I was about to speak. Night draped the mountain, rain began to patter as if to wash away the day's remnants and burdens of my heart. The drops tapped rhythmically, mirroring my heartbeat. I dialed the number I knew by heart, each beep a step closer to reconciliation. My father's voice, cautious yet hopeful, mirrored my own heart as we spoke. The unwritten letter became unnecessary, its contents woven into our conversation. Memories, laughter, and shared silences filled the space between us, repairing the fabric of our relationship. We talk long into the night, the rain a soothing backdrop, its rhythm a gentle lullaby of grace. Forgiveness flowed gently like the dawn from which I had emerged, each word a delicate thread weaving us back together. Holy One who hears from the mountain's peak, in the cold stone your presence I seek. Thank you for guiding my heart to reconcile. Grant me peace, walk with me each mile, forever in your love. I choose to. Neon rain and forgotten songs. The city lay under an ethereal mist, the neon lights flickering against the relentless downpour. Streets glistened under streetlights, disrupted by raindrops dancing on the pavement, their delicate circles merging into the night's obscurity. At a lonely bus stop, Marcus stood, burdened by a year of turmoil and grief. His soaked coat clung to him as he shielded his phone, watching time pass by. Cars sped by, their tires cutting through puddles, spraying water onto the sidewalk. Each splash mirrored is a drift state, far from solid ground. In solitude, Marcus's thoughts drifted to simpler times with his grandmother's voice, filling their home with the melody of an ancient song, framed by the rain's cold embrace. Marcus could almost hear her whisper, in your darkness the shepherd walks beside you, drawn by a pull beyond understanding. Marcus looked to the heavens, the rain pouring for the first time in months. He whispered a sincere prayer, Lord of mercy, if you're out there, show me the way. The bus emerged, its headlights carving a path Marcus boarded, the warmth contrasting the chill in his bones. He noticed an older man humming the psalm his grandmother sang. The tune entangled him with memories of simpler days. Marcus missed his stop, finding himself in a part of the city he hadn't seen in years. Guided by an unseen hand, he wandered through familiar streets, arriving at his old home. In the cracked stairwell he confronted buried truths, wounds from his estranged father. In this place, Marcus felt unexpected peace, as though embraced by a gentle presence. Seated on worn steps, a quiet determination settled over him, and he prayed, Holy One, grant me the strength to forgive. Let purpose grow through this pain. Dawn of new beginnings, dawn of new beginnings, dawn of new beginnings, God lives. Dawn of new beginnings, dawn of new beginnings, dawn of new beginnings, night unfolded in whispers, serene and still. With dawn came rebirth, the sky unfurling in hues of rose and gold, the light gently caressing the cityscape. The morning air, cool and invigorated, carried the scent of rain and whispers of new beginnings. Marcus felt his resolve blossom within, light and firm as the world awakened around him. Each step to the bus stop released burdens, the air pulsing with divine presence, a quiet assurance he was not alone. The shepherd walking with him through healing, arriving at his father's doorstep. The sun cast a golden tapestry, raising his hand to knock. Courage coursed through him like a river of light, anchoring his soul as he whispered a prayer for strength. His resolve solidified. Lord, guide me to build bridges of love and understanding. When his father opened the door, surprise mixed with a glimmer of hope, reflecting the peace within Marcus. Lord of new beginnings, 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 dawn of new beginnings, dawn of new beginnings, Lord of new beginnings, guide my steps on the path of reconciliation. Let your love heal our wounds, and your light illuminate our way forward. In your grace, may we find peace. Amen. Amen. Still waters reflect heaven, acted the clamor of the day. The morning bell at St. Jude's Elementary resonated like a gentle hymn, offering a slice of calm amidst the spirited sounds of children's laughter echoing through the hallways. Inside room 5A, Mrs. Clara Bennett stood before her class, chalk dust clinging to her fingers as she navigated a sea of youthful energy that ebbed and flowed like the tide. Her heart felt fragile, like a well-worn glass, remarkably intact despite the pressure of the day. The pale golden beams of the rising sun filtered through the classroom windows, casting a warm, fleeting embrace from the heavens above. Children settled into their desks, their voices intertwining into a tangled melody of excitement and curiosity that filled the air. Suddenly, a sharp snap pierced the noise. Clara's chalk had fractured in her hand, a small echo of her patience and fragility. With closed eyes, she whispered a prayer into the bustle. Lord of mercy, grant me peace to guide these little hearts amid the noise. Though soft, her words rose above the chaos, reaching out for divine solace. Her fingers found a new piece of chalk, yet her heart remained fractured. The prayer lingered in the air, anchoring her spirit as her weariness threatened to return like a persistent tide. A secret meal as the sun dipped low, painting the classroom windows with hues of deep orange. The lunchtime bell signaled a brief respite from the day's demands, while the children spilled out into the playground. Young Jamie lingered, his posture subdued and eyes downcast. Jamie, Clara asked gently, with a warmth that softened her voice, aren't you joining the others? I forgot my lunch, he muttered, trying to hide the embarrassment that colored his cheeks. Clara, ever perceptive, heard the underlying hunger and the quiet plea for understanding. Come, she smiled, leading him to her desk. From a drawer she retrieved a carefully wrapped sandwich. Let's keep this our secret, she whispered conspiratorially, watching him eat with a fervor that came from more than just appetite. A warmth spread through her, filling the room with a quiet grace. In the silence, Clara prayed, Shepherd of my soul, may this small act reflect your love. Her heart lifted as if carried upward on wings of divine compassion. The room around her aglow with a light only grace can cast. Dusk settled gently over the schoolyard, leaving long shadows that stretched like whispered promises. Clara remained at her desk, her students' laughter now a sweet, distant memory, echoing in her mind. Exhausted, she slumped into her chair, hands clasped as if seeking rest within her own soul. Holy One, she prayed softly like a child reaching out in the dark. I am weary, show me how to touch their lives despite my shortcomings. Silence descended, profound and sacred, and in that quiet pause she felt a gentle nudge, a whisper of hope that stirred her spirit. Clara realized she would organize a secret lunch fund, ensuring no child would face hunger alone. A mission born in the stillness of a heartfelt prayer. The gentle transformation. With renewed resolve, Clara quietly began her work, reaching out to her colleagues with a spirit of quiet determination. The plan unfolded softly, compassion weaving through the school like an invisible thread, binding them all. As the weeks passed, the fun grew, nurtured by generosity and a community's love. Jamie and others never again felt hunger's pangs, each meal served reflecting heaven's eternal love. Clara found her spirit mended, her heart brimming with peace, like a wellspring of grace. Holy One, you guide us through shadows and into light. Transform our hearts with your endless grace. May our actions reflect your boundless love and mercy. Guide our steps as you heal our weariness. In your name we find our peace. Amen. courage in the rain. Act I, dawn on the mountain road. Rain fell steadily, a gentle rhythm that mirrored Sarah's uncertainty. Each raindrop echoed unshed tears and unspoken words. As the mountain road stretched ahead, shrouded in mist, the letter in her hand was worn, its paper creased with unsent words, meant for her father, a plea for reconciliation, yet to find its voice. At dawn, Sarah reached a solitary peak above the clouds. She knelt on the cold stone, the chill grounding her in reality. Amidst rustling leaves and distant bird calls, she whispered a prayer to the Lord of mercy. "I'm afraid," she confessed, her voice barely audible over the rain. "Father, help me find courage where I feel only doubt." A silence followed, not empty but full of possibility. The wind whispered through the trees, offering no immediate answer. Yet a subtle warmth began to grow within her, a quiet assurance that her prayer had been heard, ascending to God's listening ear. As morning turned to midday, Sarah descended the mountain, the letter slipping back into her bag, its time not yet come. Each step down the path was laden with memories of her father. Laughter turned bittersweet, shadows of misunderstandings. Her thoughts swirled, the rain a reminder of tears shed, and those yet to fall. The mountain itself seemed to hold her memories, weaving them into the mist. Night fell as she reached the village. The streets glistened with rain, lights reflecting vibrant colors across the pavement. She paused under a street lamp, entranced by droplets twirling in its glow, where fear always halted her journey, just shy of home. In stillness, she felt God's gentle nudge, a soft push against the barrier fear had erected, as if the Lord whispered, "Let your courage be greater than your fear." In her dim apartment, Sarah knelt once more. A prayer candle flickered gently, its light dancing shadows across the walls. She bowed her head, the unsent letter a promise near her hand. "Holy One," she began, her voice soft yet determined. "I need your strength, I've avoided this too long. Help me." This prayer was different, surrender, relinquishment of control. She sought courage to bridge the chasm between her heart and her father's, to spread peace and hope. The rain's lullaby against the window soothed her spirit, its rhythm harmonizing with her whispered words, strengthening her resolve. Resolved, she rose, took a deep breath, and dialed the phone with trembling fingers. Each ring thrummed like a heartbeat until a familiar voice answered. "Dad," she breathed, steady despite her quiver. "Can we talk?" A bridge in the mists. Days passed, conversations with her father filled with honesty, vulnerability and grace. The mountain road symbolized her journey toward reconciliation, a testament to her courage to step away from fear into love. She finally mailed the letter, its words given life and purpose by the courage God had planted within her. With peace in her heart, Sarah walked the path again, under a clear sky, as if washed clean by the rains. The sun's warmth kissed her face, a gift of renewal, testifying to her embraced journey.
Each step forward was a prayer, each breath a benediction of gratitude for the courage found in the rain, and the answers whispered by the winds.
Lord of all courage, guide our hearts to seek you in fear. Grant us strength to face what we flee. Fill us with peace to share your love. the night shift of grace. Act I, hospital vigil. The hospital hallway stretches before me, a silent river of glossy linoleum, under the unyielding glare of fluorescent light that flicker in a mechanical rhythm. Each step I take reverberates softly, a lonely echo in the stillness of the night that clings to these walls. The air is thick with the sterile scent of antiseptic, overlaid by the lingering odor of stale cafeteria coffee, a juxtaposition of life's mundane comforts and the profound uncertainty lurking in these corridors. I tread this path for Elizabeth, my wife, who lies beyond the heavy, sterile blue door, grappling with an illness as sudden and fierce as a summer storm. I pause for a moment, glancing out at the sprawling tapestry of city lights, which twinkle like a distant echo of the stars. Desperation grips me, a need for divine intervention pressing on my soul. Leaning against the cool wall, I close my eyes and whisper into the void. Lord of mercy, hold her in your hands. Bring healing if it is your will. Grant me the courage to walk this path beside her. In the silence that follows, I feel an unexpected peace, a soft whisper deep within. Trust me. The promise is subtle yet profound, like a tender brush of wind through trees. It lifts my spirit enough for me to draw a deep breath, a reminder that I am not alone. Witness in the quiet, the nurse appears, her presence nearly ethereal, with the grace of a soft-footed guardian angel, her face illuminated by the dim glow of the hallway lights, carries kindness and resolve, as if she's woven strength from the very fabric of the night. In her silent vigilance, she is a lighthouse in the storm of human frailty. Her serene demeanor whispering comfort amidst the chaos. I find a seat, the cool plastic grounding me in this surreal reality. As I settle in, I attempt to pray again, my mind wandering to the fissures in my own life, particularly with my brother Matthew. We drifted apart, the gap widened by words left unsaid, a silence heavier than any spoken dispute. Holy One, I murmur, my voice nearly lost in the aluminium of machines. Help me to love mercy, help me seek forgiveness as you forgive me. The words are heavy, as if laden with the weight of years, but they feel necessary, each syllable an effort to bridge the chasm between us. A feeling blooms within me, a conviction that the time for reconciliation is now. With trembling fingers with the charge of unfinished business. I dial the long quiet number, heart pounding with anticipation. When my brother's voice crackles through, tings with surprise and warmth, I breathe deeply and say, Matthew, it's been too long. Let's meet and make peace. Simple words, yet they carry the profound weight of our shared history. A lifeline cast across the divide. The gentle light of dawn, the gentle light of dawn, as night softly sadies its domain to dawn. Gentle light seeps through the window, casting delicate shadows that dance quietly across the floor. My eyes heavy with fatigue draw comfort from the promise of a new day. Elizabeth rests nearby, her steady breathing a soothing cadence in the quiet room, a melody of hope amidst uncertainty. The nurse moves quietly still, her unwavering presence a silent testimony to the grace I seek. Within me, something fundamental has shifted. The prayers whispered in the night solitude have nudged open the door to my heart, allowing hope to trickle in like the slow golden light of dawn. It's a warmth that touches the deepest parts of my spirit, shadowed yet fearless. The path before me is uncertain, but my steps feel a little more.
Braid of dawn, cacti, flower, and feather. The soft glow of the baker's lamp cut through the morning darkness like dawn's first light, casting long shadows over the pitted wooden counter, lovingly scarred by years of labor. It was 4 a.m., the quietest hour at Solace Bakery, when the world seemed to sleep and only the gentle hum of the city hinted at life beyond these walls. Nadia, her hands dusted in white like fresh snow, moved with practiced precision, kneading dough with a rhythm that echoed the heartbeat of her deepest prayer. In the stillness, she whispered a crisis prayer, the strain of uncertainty weaving itself into the fibers of her spirit. Lord of mercy, she murmured, her words barely escaping her lips. Guide me through this storm. Let hope be the spine holding me upright, like a tree rooted against the winds. As she pressed her palms deeper into the yielding dough, she sought strength beyond her own, a divine sustenance to bear the weight of her small business against the tide of rising competition. Her bakery was one of many nestled in the bustling, diverse neighborhood, a place where cultures crossed and mingled like the scents wafting from each shop to Nadia. It was more than just a place of work. It was a sanctuary crafted with care. Yet, the recent opening of a new bakery just a block away with its chic design and lavish offerings, threatened to overshadow Nadia's humble shop like an eclipse. Rivals in the pale gold light, as dawn stretched its fingers across the sky, gently brushing it with hues of pale gold. Nadia paused to glance out the window. The cool morning air, so often a bearer of promise, now held only the chill of uncertainty for her weary heart. Just then, she noticed her rival Jacob, standing outside his bakery, adjusting the sign with a triumphant smile that sent a pang through her resolve. Anger stirred within her, a restless tide, but she quelled it with a prayer of surrender, seeking solace in the quiet company of her Lord. Shepherd of my soul, she prayed, her voice steadier now, resonant with resolve. Teach me to forgive and find grace amidst the trials of my heart. Let my heart be soft like the bread I make, pliable and open to your wisdom. It was a simple request, but profound in its courage to release control, to lay down the battle she felt brewing within. Continuing her work, she kneaded hope into the dough, the act itself becoming a meditative dance of trust where each turn of her hands invited a gentle nudge. An idea beginning to form, whispered not by her own imagination, but as if by a divine breath moving through her spirit. Sharing the bread of life. The morning sun, now fully risen, poured its golden light into the bakery, flooding it with warmth and revealing the dust motes dancing in the air. Nadia recalled the quiet guidance she had heard, a call to reach out to bridge the divide, as the aroma of freshly baked bread filled every corner of the room. She wrapped a loaf in a simple cloth, its heat radiating through the fabric like a comforting promise, tangible and real. With the bread cradled in her arms, she walked to Jacob's bakery, weaving through the morning rush of commuters, each lost in their own hurried world, oblivious to the sacred transaction unfolding in their midst. As she approached, Jacob met her at the door, surprise etched on his face, his brows arching in curiosity and perhaps a dash of skepticism. "This is for you," Nadia said, her voice calm yet resolute, carrying a warmth that belied her earlier doubts. "May it bring you the same joy that I find in making it." She offered the loaf, her gesture met by Jacob's tentative smile, a hesitant but genuine acknowledgement. The rivalry that had once threatened to tear them apart now became a moment of connection, a shared understanding that transcended words, woven together by the simple act of giving. Dawn's transformation, the act of giving, of letting hope be her spine, transformed something deep within. Nadia, as she returned to her bakery, she felt lighter. The weight of competitiveness softened and reshaped by the gentle hands of grace. In the quiet sanctuary of her shop, she paused, her heart swelling with gratitude and humility. In the sacred silence, she prayed once more, a turning prayer of thanksgiving, spoken with effortless sincerity. "Holy One, you are my light and my salvation. Thank you for guiding me and filling me with your peace, which surpasses all understanding." In that moment, Nadia understood that the truest nourishment came not from the bread she made, but from the love and grace she shared, spreading like warmth through the hearts of all it touched.
Holy One, grant us the wisdom to see beyond competition, the courage to act in love, and the grace to transform our struggles into us find our way. All in one. a sanctuary. The cathedral stands majestic against the setting sun, its spires reaching up to pierce the dusky sky. As if striving to touch the heavens, I arrive for my night shift, feeling winter's chill gnawing at my fingertips. The cold seems to seep through even the thickness of my gloves as I grip the handle of the wrought iron gate. It creaks open with a familiar groan, a sound that resonates in the quiet street, underscoring the solitude of my entrance. Inside the cathedral is a world of shadows and soft echoes, a serene yet solemn fortress that guards its secrets well. My mop bucket clatters across the worn stone floor, the sound reverberating amidst the pews that sit patiently empty, each one a silent witness to countless whispered prayers and unspoken hopes. As I work, I occasionally paused to admire the play of orange light through the stained glass windows, which are now illuminated by the final rays of the setting sun. The glass, meticulously crafted, tells stories of faith, sacrifice, and redemption, painting these sacred narratives across the silent walls in hues that dance with the fading daylight. This place is timeless, a repository of countless souls' yearnings, yet every corner feels unfamiliar to me, a stranger in its sacredness. Despite the routine of my task, the organ hums gently to life, a low reverent note that fills the space with an anticipatory hush, a sound warming up for tomorrow's worship, a cycle as eternal as the rising sun. Each night the same anxious thought visits me. Despite the hours spent here, I still feel like an outsider to its holy embrace, like someone perpetually on the threshold of something beautiful yet distant. Batik, crisis prayer beneath the rose window. I kneel beneath the great rose window, an architectural marvel whose brilliance now fades to monochrome under the encroaching night. Its intricate designs, once vibrant with color, are veiled in twilight, creating an ethereal tapestry that seems to contain all of history's echoes. My breath is visible in the cool air, a fleeting cloud of warmth that vanishes as I whisper my distress. Lord of mercy, I feel so alone in your house. How do I belong where my heart feels misplaced? The silence that follows is not empty, it is dense with an unspoken presence, as though the ancient stones themselves hold their breath, listening intently. My prayer hangs in the air like a fragile thread, and I am left to contend with the echo of mop water and the faint rustle of unseen robes, a sound that often makes me wonder I'm truly alone. I wait hard-tight with expectation, hoping to feel a shift, a sign, something, anything to ease the gnawing sense of being adrift in a sea of sanctity. Turning in the stillness, the night deepens, wrapping the cathedral in a deeper silence. And I find myself drawn irresistibly to the altar, where a single flickering flame of a devotional candle holds its solitary vigil. Its light is warm against the encroaching dark, casting gentle dancing shadows that seem to leap across the altar's polished surface. Here I kneel once more, but this time the noise within me begins to quiet down. Shepherd of my soul, I breathe into the stillness. Guide me from the shadows into your light. Teach me to listen for your voice in my restless heart. In that moment of surrender, as if responding to a silent call, a warmth unfurls within me, soft as spring's breath upon winter's lingering chill. It's a gentle urging, an invitation to carry a quiet prayer with me through each action, to weave it into the rhythm of my duties, into each sweep of the mop and every moment of stillness. This is prayer transformed, not as a separate act, but as a seamless extension of my very being. The echo of transformation as I rise from my kneeling place, the sense of isolation ebbs like the retreating tide, its grip on my heart